Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center. German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at GermanFarmers.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes. It's for the entire community, whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants, offices in Sioux Center and Lamar's. Helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference. NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes, Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
Overcast skies in Sioux Center, Iowa. We're getting ready to start our Defender soccer matchup on the campus of Dordt University. Defender Soccer Complex. There are rain showers surrounding us, but right now just overcast skies. Beautiful night for Defender Soccer. Dordt University in the women's program, 0-2 on the season, taking on the Bethel Threshers from Newton, Kansas. 0-1 are the Threshers, losing last night 1-0 against Northwestern just down the road in Orange City, Iowa. And it should be a good one today here this afternoon. Matt Boss, courtesy of the Dordt Media Network, bringing you the coverage here. Thank you for joining us. First ever meeting between these two teams. Let's introduce the starting lineup, first of all, for the Defenders, and then as the match progresses, we'll talk about their respective seasons. For Dordt, under head coach Peyton Chitwood, 0-2 record, will work from back to front. In goal, Lydia Zylstra, a junior goalkeeper from Pella, Iowa. And the Defenders will run a 4-3-3 this afternoon, kind of juggling their lineup due to some injuries. In the back, number 3, Hayden Jennett, a senior from Chandler, Arizona. Abby Worthy, another senior from Keller, Texas. Freshman Lamise Batarse and Katie Schopp, a sophomore. Your midfield line features Maria Enningenberg, a freshman from Norton Shores, Michigan. Abby Keltner, a sophomore from Morton, Illinois. And Vicky Granda, a senior from Quito, Ecuador. Up front, Jocelyn Terpstra, junior from Pella. Karina Tell, senior from Puyallup, Washington. And Abby Foster, a junior from Woodstock, Illinois. And those are the Defender starters. For the Bethel Threshers, under first-year head coach James Lapaki, working from the back again, the goalkeeper is J.C. Scott. She is a sophomore from Edmond, Oklahoma. They will run a 4-2-3-1 formation. Your 4 defenders, Mackenzie Stroud, Regina Mendoza, Madeline Moskrip, and Amanda Valladares. Your midfield line is Yuli Torres, Lily Reisner, and Caitlin Marikin, Beth Lloyd, Madison Davis, and up front, the target is Malaysia Lark. And the Defenders in the dark uniforms, playing back-to-back matches. Last night they played a friendly against the University of Sioux Falls. Ended up being a 2-1 win. That match will not go in the record book, but it was an exhibition, a friendly, if you will. Defenders got goals from Maria Zylstra and Jocelyn Terpstra. Zylstra's goal in the second half proved to be the game winner. As we mentioned, Bethel lost last night to Northwestern in a 1-0 matchup. Here's Dordt on the attack. That is Terpstra on the left-hand side. Shot and a save made by J.C. Scott. And our first stat of the game, if you will, shot by Jocelyn Terpstra, the first team all-conference forward for the defenders. Bethel outshot yesterday 23-10 by Northwestern, 6-3 in shots on frame. Northwestern scored the game's only goal in the first half. The goalkeeper for Bethel, Scott, made 4 saves in that contest. There is Abby Keltner in the midfield for the defenders. Vicky Granda will send it wide. Hayden Jennett on that outside defensive spot. Her and Abby Worthy love to get involved on the attack on the outside. You will see number 3, Hayden Jennett, the blonde on the near side of the video screen. If you're watching at home, she will attack a lot to that right side. Abby Worthy, the center back, number 24, and Katie Schopp also will get involved on the attack on the opposite side. That is kind of a staple of how this defender team likes to do things. Batarse takes it out of the back. Batarse, another center back. She'll play it long. Karina Tell chasing in a foot race, and you like your chances here with Karina Tell. Tell will run it down. She's on the right side. Tell looking to go to the middle. There's a left-footed shot into the middle. Intended target Terpstra, who nearly had it, and it's poked away at the last minute by Bethel. Bethel now looking to counter. Bethel from the KCAC, Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference. Attacking on the outside is Marikin. Marikin looking to center it, cross it in, played by Batarse. Bethel 0-1. Last year they finished 11th out of 14 teams in the KCAC league. 4-8-1, 6-10-2 overall. And it was the final year for then head coach Ignacio Mila, who had spent 2 years as the coach. So James Lepaki comes in as the head coach. Granda looking to cross it in. There's Abby Foster with it. Foster lays it off for Tell. Tell beats her defender. Tell just from the 18, and shot is deflected. Recovered by Tell. Tell now takes a touch to the corner. Tell on left-hand side. She'll turn the corner. Tell has options. Gets it to Terpstra. Terpstra unable to put a shot. Here's Granda. Granda shot, and it goes over the goal. Good chance there by the defenders. You can see it working. But it goes over the goal and a goal kick. Continuing the point about Bethel, Lepaki comes from Eastern Nazarene College, NCAA Division III school up in Massachusetts. He spent 2 years there before the institution disbanded. So he comes over to Bethel. He spent 15 years as the head coach at Indiana Tech. There's a takeaway. Foster with it for the defenders. Foster at the 18. Shot deflected again by Bethel. Defenders putting a lot of pressure on the back four right now by Bethel. Defenders, it's only a matter of time if this keeps up that they're going to break through and score. Jennett will throw it on the near side. Not much movement right now. They'll play it back to Jennett. Jennett takes a touch. Jennett looking to get it to Enningenberg, knocked away by Bethel. Bethel has it in the midfield. That's Madison Davis who takes a touch, and a foul against the defenders. Lepaki, the winningest coach in Indiana Tech history in his 15 seasons. Bethel on the far side. Good pressure by Jocelyn Terpstra. And Bethel will carry it to the right-hand corner, looking to get a cross in, push to the ground, and we got a foul against Bethel. So a foul called against Bethel, and a free kick coming. Bethel picked 11th in the conference preseason poll. Again, 14 teams in the league. Oklahoma Wesleyan, like on the men's side, they are the favorite on the women's side. They finished ranked 17th in the final poll last year. Oklahoma Wesleyan and Friends both qualified for the national tournament. That's kind of about the KCAC. Bethel from Newton, Kansas, about an hour north of Wichita. That is where they are located. There's a good ball by Granda. Tell running it down. Tell in a foot race. Tell takes a touch towards goal. At the corner, Tell beats the defender, and a goal. Karina Tell. Just like that, the defenders take a 1-0 lead. We've seen it over and over, and it never gets old, ladies and gentlemen. Karina Tell gives the defenders a 1-0 lead. Karina Tell, her second goal of the season. She put one in the back of the net in the loss to number 3 College of Idaho last weekend, and that was vintage Tell. She gets it in the open field, and she dares you to win a foot race, and she takes a touch. She's way ahead of you, and that left foot puts it in the back of the net. Tell with the goal. The 2-time All-American, 2-time GPAC Player of the Year. Already the career goals, assists, and points leader in program history, and this season has just started. So Defenders with a 1-0 lead. Now the Defenders just got to make sure they solidify in the back. Batarse, the freshman, looking to clear. And here comes Bethel, little combination play in the midfield. They'll slow up the attack. Number 18, Madison Davis, back to the goal, and it's poked away from behind. Now we got a foul called against Bethel. First ever meeting between these two teams. Tell will take a touch, looking to get it to Terpstra. Boy, if that got through, that had another goal waiting in the wing. Jocelyn Terpstra making a nice diagonal run toward the near post. Bethel, though, gets it away. That's Malaysia Lark. Bethel, kind of an unusual formation, a 4-2-3-1 with Malaysia Lark as that target up front. Defenders, typically a 4-4-2. They're switching it to a 4-3-3 today out of necessity in yesterday's exhibition. A couple players got banged up. Abby Worthy had to leave the game, but she is making the start, and that comes to no surprise. Abby Worthy, a very tough player, the senior captain from Keller, Texas, a 4-year starter. Also leaving the game yesterday was freshman midfielder Megan Aukus, and she's getting some tests done. Looked like an ankle injury. I talked to her before the match, and she kind of confirmed that. The severity is not yet known, but hopefully Megan will be back shortly for the Defenders. Ball goes out of bounds on the far side in between where the two teams are sitting. Gave you the rundown on Bethel. The Defenders, first-year head coach Peyton Chitwood. Sixth head coach in program history. He spent 7 years at Warner University in Florida. 2018 Sun Conference Coach of the Year down there, and went 51, 81, and 14 in a pretty good league, the Sun Conference. Comes over, he takes over for previous head coach Alex Durbin for the Defenders. Durbin spent the last 5 years as the head coach of the women's program here at Dordt. Coach Chitwood, Carol Lewis, one of the assistants. She's in her second year. Defender team that finished third in the league, 7-3-1 in the GPAC, 12-5-1 overall. Very good season for the Defenders. Ended up losing 1-0 in the close GPAC semi to Concordia. Defenders picked third in the GPAC preseason poll. Kind of unfolded how you would think. Both Hastings and Concordia were 1-2. The regular season and postseason champions, and then comes the Defenders, and it's going to be an interesting race in the GPAC this year. The Defenders with plenty of talent back. They return 6 to 7 starters, 15 players, but probably 11 different players with starting experience. There's a through ball to Tell. Out comes the goalkeeper. Otherwise, it's goal number 2. Defenders still looking to attack, and we got a foul against Bethel and a free kick coming. Defenders will get the organized. Leading the way for the list of returners, we talked about it, Karina Tell, 3-time All-Conference, 2-time GPAC Player of the Year, 2-time All-American. And Abby Worthy, the senior, will play a ball into the box on the free kick. And Tell will run it down. Nope, it's going to go over the end line and a goal kick coming. Also back is Jocelyn Terpstra in her junior season, already a 2-time All-Conference. She set the single-season assist record last year. She had 16 assists. Hayden Jennett also back, an all-conference player. Abby Worthy, 2-time all-conference player. Both 4-year starters, along with Karina Tell. Those are some of the returners for this Defender team. There's Foster. Foster, good through ball. Terpstra will run it down. Terpstra tried to cut it back, played by the goalkeeper. J.C. Scott with the save. Dordt putting Continuous pressure on the back four and Scott, the goalkeeper. 1-0 is our score. Dordt with a 1-0 lead. Goal by Karina Tell, unassisted. Bethel on the far side. Throughout the broadcast, we'll keep you updated on how the Defender volleyball team is doing. They're wrapping up play, playing 4 matches in 2 days. Yesterday they went 1-1, beating Southwestern 3-0. Then a 5-set loss to the host team, William Penn. Earlier today, they beat Graceland in straight sets, and they were ahead of Clark. We'll take a look at how that one is going. Of course, GPAC football getting underway today. Dordt is idle. They are not playing a game this week. They open at home next weekend against Dakota Wesleyan. Ball goes into the box, and the Defenders with the goal. That is Abby Foster with a near post run, and Dordt takes a 2-0 lead. I'm guessing it was Tell with the assist. I know Abby Foster with the goal. Foster, the junior from Woodstock, Illinois. We'll give it a moment, and the replay will load up, and we'll see once who indeed gave the pass, the assist. Came from the far left side of the field. Foster with a nifty near post run. And the Defenders with a 3-1 win over Clark. So they wrap up the weekend 3-1 record, just like last weekend. So head coach Jackie Smith and the Defender volleyball team off to a great start. 6-2 heading into the conference opener next week, a week from tonight, against Northwestern at the DeWitt Gymnasium. 2-0 is the score. We're just over 10 minutes gone by. Lots of action. The ball has been on the Defenders' offensive half for the majority. Couple of scoring chances for Bethel, I suppose. There's a shot deflected by Batarse. Now a scramble for it. Battling is Marakin and Batarse. Marakin will send it back, and Batarse is going to get called for the push, a foul. Okay, it's been confirmed. The assist goes to Maria Enningenberg, the freshman from Norton Shores, Michigan. Enningenberg with a nice cross to the near post, and Abby Foster touches it in the back of the net, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Defenders. Free kick coming for Bethel. So the freshman Maria Enningenberg with her first point in a Dordt Defender uniform gets the assist on that second goal. Foster, she'll take some touches. Foster plays it off of Bethel, and it'll go out of bounds. And a Defender throw coming up on the near side. Tell is going to leave it for Vicky Granda. Granda will throw it in. Tell will go down the line. Also there is Foster. She'll throw it back to Jennett. Jennett with it, has options. Jennett building up the attack, touches it to Enningenberg. Here's Granda. Granda tries to one-time it to Tell, gets it through. Granda now will pull it back, has time, space, plays it back to Jennett. Now Jennett tried to play a corner ball to Tell. Threshers will take it away. Threshers now building the attack. That's Valladores. And Abby Keltner to Enningenberg and the Defenders. Pretty good ball control going on right now. And good takeaway by Foster. Foster looking to get it to Terpstra. Bends one around, and the goalkeeper will come out. J.C. Scott with the heads it off. That is not a save per se. You got to look at the intent, and it was intended to be a pass, so there is no shot or save on that. Very subjective. We get that, but in that instance, I think our stats guy will even agree. 15 minutes gone by. 2-0 in favor of the Defenders. Good start for Coach Peyton Chitwood's squad. Trying to get their first official win of the season. Started the season off on a West Coast trip. Lost to Eastern Oregon, and Eastern Oregon, a very good team last year. They were third in a very good league and off to a good start this season. And a through ball to Terpstra that goes lettered a little too much, and the goalkeeper's coming out. They lost 4-0 to that Eastern Oregon team, and then a day off they came back and faced a very good College of Idaho squad. On paper, probably one of the favorites for the national title, ranked third in the preseason poll, a ton of experience coming back, plus some newcomers, and the defenders really played the Yotes well, ended up losing 3-1, but I know Coach Chitwood was happy with his team's performance and how they came back from that disappointing season opener in Eastern Oregon. Then yesterday, of course, the exhibition, the friendly with University of Sioux Falls. Jennett with it. Jennett with a lot of time and space will carry it to the corner, and it goes over the sideline. It'll be a throw coming up for Bethel. Last night, men's soccer, convincing win over Bethel, scoreless at the half. Defenders erupted for 3 second-half goals, and it was only a matter of time before the defenders found the back of the net. They had chances in the weekend prior, both against Trinity Christian and really against St. Francis, but came up empty. The defenders with their first win. They will play again on Thursday against Providence right here on the Defenders Soccer Complex. Dordt with back-to-back shutouts. That hasn't happened, I think, since 2023. You can check out the recap from last night to get that date. I'm going by memory, which is somewhat of a dangerous thing because we have a lot of thoughts going on in our minds all the time. Keltner will send one to the opposite side. Shop has it. Shop turns, gives it over to Terpstra. Terpstra takes a touch toward the middle. Terpstra head up, looking for options, and we'll go to Tell. And again, it gets through, and the goalkeeper will come out and make the stop. Scott will roll it to her center back. That is Madeline Moskrip. Moskrip, one of the two center backs, along with Regina Mendoza. Thresher's trying to work it up towards midfield. Defenders organizing in the back. And a misplay here. Foster has it for the defenders. Good through ball to Tell. Tell takes a touch. Tell now will cut it back. Watch that left foot. There's a shot. Save made by the goalkeeper. Foster is there to run it down. Foster trying to control it, and it's poked away by Bethel. Boy, doesn't take much for this defender offensive attack to have some chances. You cannot relax with this talented front line for the defenders. Throw goes in, intended for Foster. Terpstra puts a foot on it. Bethel looking to clear. Bethel will take a clear, and that will go up the right sideline. We'll stay on the field of play. Keltner will challenge. That's the sophomore, Abby Keltner, putting pressure on. Up the right sideline. That's Marikin. Marikin plays it up the sideline. Worthy is there. She'll play it back to the goalkeeper, Zylstra, who will clear it. About 20 minutes have gone by. Again, it's 2-0 in favor of the defenders. Goals by Karina Tell and Abby Foster. Bethel trying to settle it down. Lark with it. Lark will try a long shot, and that goes wide left. It'll be a goal kick for the defenders' goalkeeper, Lydia Zylstra. It's one of the newcomers, Jenna Wright, graduated last season. She was the starting goalkeeper. 2 seasons ago, Wright got injured, and Lydia Zylstra filled in very well. Zylstra didn't get as much time playing last season because Wright stayed healthy for the most part. So Zylstra, not necessarily a newcomer. She comes very experienced. Still only a junior. We'll get her again next year. Junior from Pella. Prepped at Pella Christian. There's a through ball to Terpstra. Terpstra will have it. Terpstra. And that'll be a foul. So a free kick coming for the defenders. And they're going to issue a card too. A card is going to be issued to number 4, Regina Mendoza. I'm just going to speculate, but I wonder if something was said because, I don't know, it didn't look too malicious per se. Both going after the ball. So the defenders will get organized. This will be a free kick from about 30 yards out. Dordt building up numbers on the far post. And aiming for the top right, and it goes wide right. And our first substitution of the game. Jocelyn Terpstra took the free kick. Maria Zylstra, sophomore from Oostburg, Wisconsin, will come in for Abby Foster. Maria Zylstra, who scored the game winner unofficially yesterday in the friendly against USF. Zylstra, returning letter winner, played a lot of minutes as a freshman from Sheboygan Christian High School.
Thank you.
So Bethel will play with it out of the back. That is Amanda Villadoros. Jennett will run it down. Jennett with options. Tell will check to the ball. Tell now will turn. Tell being challenged, poked away from behind by Bethel. And the defenders looking to control it. That's Vicky Granda. Granda with a good turn, being pressured from behind. Granda will create some space and we'll just play it back. Defenders looking to change the point of attack. A little bit of a change field. Worthy will take a touch into the open space. Don't be careless. Be strong with the ball, and Worthy is. Worthy will send it to the corner. Intercepted by the Bethel Threshers. Now Dordt mounting the attack. That's Tell. Plays it to the corner. Terpstra will try to run it down before it goes over the sideline and doesn't get there. It'll be a throw. Deep in the Dordt's offense territory. Throw for the Bethel Threshers. This is the final athletic event for Dordt University this weekend. Men's team does not play today. They played last night. Bethel being pressured in the back by Dordt. Don't want to let them out. Defenders applying the pressure. There's Zylstra. And Bethel's going to escape now. They'll play a through ball. Headed down by Abby Worthy. Threshers trying to control the midfield here. They'll play it wide to an overlapping Amanda Valladaros. Taken away by Granda. And Jennett. We'll play it to Zylstra. Back to Jennett. Jennett to Keltner, the sophomore midfielder. Here's Worthy. Worthy with the long ball. And Zylstra will pursue. That's going to ride out of bounds. And a throw coming up for Bethel. 22 minutes left until halftime. 2-0 in favor of the defenders. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network, making the video production piece possible. Most of our home events, if not all, will be covered by the Dordt Media Network. And if you don't have it favorited, you should, because you can watch all Defender home events. Bethel looking to attack up the far right side. Up next on the Dordt Media Network, I think the women will play an afternoon match on Wednesday. Men's soccer on Thursday evening, and then a busy weekend with cross-country, football, and volleyball a week from today. Substitution for the defenders. Sarah Franca Lorenko will come in for Vicky Granda. Sarah Franca Lorenko, she is a newcomer, transfer from Western Nebraska Community College, eligibility-wise a junior. And she joins the midfield here. Also in is Jenna Roberts, sophomore from Clive, Iowa, prepped at Des Moines Christian. Outstanding high school career for Des Moines Christian. And she's a returning letter winner. Again, played a lot of minutes last season. Did get some starts. She started 3 matches, and Roberts, 3 goals, 5 assists, 11 total points as a freshman. Played some valuable minutes, part of the midfield. Carrying it up the right-hand side is Jennett. Gets it to Zylstra. One times it to Lorenko. Lorenko has it knocked away by Bethel. Lorenko will throw it in. She'll take it herself. Lorenko looking to get it to Tell. Tell dribbles it into out of trouble. Back to Jennett. Jennett will play an early service. Targeted is Terpstra. Running it down is Mendoza for Bethel. Under 20 to go. Defenders with a 2-0 lead. Threshers with it. Threshers will change fields. And a good step by Franca Lorenko and a foul. Bethel a little bit slow to the ball. And Bethel player who got the foul took the worst of it. So a foul on 11, no card issue, just a foul, but a free kick coming for the defenders. Franca Lorenko will take the free kick as the defenders building up numbers on the far post here. You got Worthy closing in also on around the 18. She's looking for possible rebound, probably, and then a quick shot on goal. And here we go. Here's the free kick. Good ball, and Roberts was there. Just unable to get the touch to it. And it goes over the end line and a goal kick. Good set piece, though, by the defenders. Trying to add to their lead, up 2-0 against the Bethel Threshers. Threshers bringing it up the left-hand side. Jennett steps in front of a pass, gets control. Batarse trying to settle. Batarse battling for it. Along with Villadoros, here comes the defenders. Little 1-2 combo. Tell the Roberts. Ball plays to the keeper, and Dordt unable to control it. Look at the defenders' schedule. They'll play Culver Stockton on Wednesday. Then Missouri Valley against number 12 Missouri Valley on the road on Saturday. And then they'll have some time off. They'll have 2 weeks to prepare for the GPAC opener, September 20, at home against Midland. There's a shot by Terpstra. Save made by J.C. Scott. So the defenders will have 2 more games after this before the conference opener against Midland. And then it's strictly conference matches. 1 late non-conference game against Dakota State at home on October 22. But it's pretty much a GPAC after the Missouri Valley matchup. 12-team conference, GPAC. There will be 2 automatic qualifiers. The regular season champion, of course, will earn an automatic bid to the national tournament. And then a second team will qualify as well. Postseason tournament champion, unless if it's the same as the regular season. And then I think soccer, they do it a little bit different. I think it's the second, if the regular season team wins it, the postseason championship, I think they go to the second place team. A lot of jersey being held there. Here's Zylstra, takes a touch. Roberts has it. Roberts, she'll shoot it. Deflected by Bethel, trying to clear it. Defenders will run it down. That's Jennett with it. Jennett over to Lorenko. Nice combination between Zylstra and Lorenko. Lorenko trying to turn the corner. Bethel defending it well. Lorenko trying to get it past her defender. Now Jennett will take a touch. Jennett with a little time and space. Defenders just need to pull the trigger. They've had some looks. Here's Batarse, and she takes a fall. That's going to be right outside the 18, almost in PK territory, but just outside the box. Here comes a good scoring chance for the defenders. It'll be Karina Tell who will take it. Ball's almost right on the 18 here on the right-hand side. 15 minutes left to go in the first half. 2-0. Dordt with the lead. Tell already has a goal for the defenders. She scored the first one. And a little bender around the inside of the four-person wall. Good play by the goalkeeper to play it out of bounds. Multiple subs coming in. You got 2 for Bethel and 1 for the defenders. Your scoring summary, Abby Foster and Karina Tell, the 2 goals. Jocelyn Terpstra comes out for the defenders.
For Dordt, 23 went in and 5 came out. For Bethel, 21 and 8 went in, 4 and 13 came out.
Brooke Marjama, junior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, comes in for Jocelyn Terpstra. For Bethel, they also sent in a few players. Jessica Whiterick, a junior from Brownsville, Texas. Foul against Bethel in the corner. Dordt will get another set piece here. This will be played like a corner kick. So Bethel with the foul and goes to the far post, goes through. Defenders unable to get anything on it. And a goal kick coming up for Bethel. And a couple more subs for Dordt as well. 2 more subs as Coach Chitwood going to his bench. Hayden Jennett, number 3, coming out.
14 and 10 went in, 20 and 3 came out.
Faith Mondale, freshman from Anchorage, Alaska. And Katie Vanderleest, a freshman from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Getting in a couple of freshmen coming in for the defenders. Katie Schopp and Hayden Jennett will take a break. Dordt playing back-to-back matches. Coach Chitwood played a lot of players last night as well, knowing that they would have to come back on a short rest. 12.5 minutes to go, 2-0 in a first half really controlled by Dordt. Bethel with 3 shots, 2 of them on frame. Dordt 10 total shots, 7 on goal. Abby Foster and Karina Tell have the 2 goals for the defenders. Bethel trying to get it out of the back. Running it down is Franca Lorenko. Gets it to Tell. Tell making that corner run. Tell takes her player to the inside. Tell gets it to Franca Lorenko. Stolen away by Bethel. Maybe took an extra touch. And a throw coming up for the defenders. This will be Mondale. Mondale tried to get it to Tell. Here's Batarse. Batarse plays an early service. Good settle by Jenna Roberts. Roberts with a good settle. Now looking for someone. Gets it to Lorenko. Getting close to the 10-minute mark of this first half. Bethel on the far side looking to counter. They'll kick it long ahead to Beth Lloyd. There was Batarse. Batarse sends it wide to Mondale. Mondale, early service. Good run by Roberts. Roberts trying to settle. Poked away by Bethel and out of bounds near the corner. It'll be a defender throw deep on their offensive side. It'll be freshman defensive player Mondale will throw it in. She'll throw it in short to Lorenko, who plays it to Mondale. Takes a touch, now poked away by Bethel. Lorenko now will throw it in. Not a lot of movement right now for the defenders. Make a corner run. There's Keltner. Keltner to the corner to Lorenko. She'll cross it and goes over the end line, and a goal kick coming. Goalkeeper J.C. Scott to play it in. She'll send it short to one of her fellow defensive players. Zylstra there to put pressure on that back four. There's Marjama. Bethel getting it out of the back, and it goes over the sideline, and a throw coming in for the defenders. Target was Brooke Marjama. And Bethel will play it back to the goalkeeper, Scott. With it at her feet. Dordt really pinning Bethel back on their defensive third. Bethel just hasn't been able to get it past midfield a lot in this first half. And they're going to say it was off of the defenders. Mondale was ready to throw that in. So it'll be Bethel possession. Pass ahead to Lloyd. Lloyd will take a touch. Dribbles it out of trouble for the time being. Lloyd still with it. Looking to change fields. Dordt will take it away. Bethel building up the attack on the right-hand side. That's a good step by Keltner. Keltner, the midfielder. Keltner with time and space. Sends it over to Mondale on the overlapping run. Now Mondale will take a touch. Mondale back to the center of the field. Has Lorenko in the corner. Lorenko will play an early service. Not far enough. And the goalkeeper is going to play J.C. Scott with it. You could see it develop. Defenders made that diagonal run, which made the early service on. Lorenko just a little short with the early service ball. Goes a little bit deeper, and then you're in business. And a through ball. Chasing it down is Beth Lloyd. Lloyd, edge of the 18, looking to cross it in. Defenders will have it. That's Vanderleest for the defenders. Ahead to Roberts. Roberts gets it to Tell, and she's on sides. Tell going to goal, takes a touch. Tell still with it, cuts it back. Edge of the 18, rips the shot, and a goal for Karina Tell. Karina Tell with her second goal of the match, third of the season, and that adds to the defender lead, now up 3-0. Karina Tell with her second goal, this one coming with 7:41 left to go in the first half. And the defenders lead it 3-0. Tell, the senior from Puyallup, Washington, with her third goal of the season, second today. Tell up to 75 goals for her career. Defenders looking to attack again. Dordt right there. Touch it to Jenna Roberts, and you're in business there. That was could have been goal number 4. Dordt trying to not let them out here. So Tell with 75 goals. Already the career points, assist, and goals leader for Dordt, adding to that total. Dordt with a nice takeaway. Here's Roberts. Roberts, time and space. She creates more. Gets it over to Lorenko. Lorenko with a long shot on frame. Save made by J.C. Scott. Scott will play it short. Bethel turns it upfield on the far side in front of the Threshers bench. 3-0 is the score. Dordt with a comfortable lead. Marjama with a good step. Marjama. Dordt on the attack on the far left-hand side. They'll drop it off. Marjama in the corner. That was Zylstra and Marjama with it in the corner. Dordt will send it to the back four. Worthy looking to change fields. Mondale will come and get it. Mondale playing the right outside back. There's Abby Keltner. Keltner will take a touch. Gets it to Tell. Tell in space. Tell now going to goal. Tell just dribbling it through. Long shot. Save made by J.C. Scott. She also can do that. Not only does she have the speed, she also has a very powerful foot and very accurate. She can put it on net from a lot of different places. It's highest score, 75 goals, I guess. Bethel looking to clear it out. Defenders, again, really putting a lot of pressure on the Threshers' back four. Dordt started out strong. First 15 minutes, then somewhat of a lull, but now again really starting to put in some pressure. There's a through ball to Tell. Tell has a step. Tell, right-footed shot, does it again. Karina Tell, hat trick time for Karina Tell. That is her third goal of the match, and Dordt now leads it 4-0. Last year, Karina Tell had 6 hat tricks to her credit. She has her first of the season. First hat trick of the season, 9 hat tricks for her career, and Karina Tell's third goal gives Dordt a 4-0 lead. So Tell, her third goal of the match and her second in the span of just a couple of minutes. Under 5 to go in the first half. Dordt with a 4-0 lead. Batarse gets it to Mondale. Mondale tried to send it long. And Worthy will have it in the back. Worthy has the cover of the goalkeeper, and she'll just play it back to the goalkeeper, Lydia Zylstra. Batarse takes a couple of touches. Mondale gets wide, creating time and space. And ahead to Zylstra. Zylstra. Here's Tell. Tell looking to score again. Tell to the near post, centers it. Zylstra running it down. Zylstra will play it back to, I believe, Vanderlee's shot. Save made, the deflection, and another shot. It was Jenna Roberts off the deflection. So a couple of saves by the goalkeeper. One of the shots, I think, was Vanderleest, and the second was Jenna Roberts. Dordt putting all sorts of pressure right now on the Threshers' back four. And that's misplayed by Bethel. It'll be a throw-in coming for Dordt. Bethel with it in the back. They'll drop it back, trying to clear it. 3 minutes left to go in this first half. It's been all defenders. Worthy tried to play it to the corner. Nothing there. It'll be a goal kick for Bethel. Clock will continue to run. As you probably know, clock doesn't stop much in soccer. Goals scored, cards, injuries. That's about it. And there's a center pass. Tell leaves it off for Lorenko. Cleared out by Bethel. Coming up to get it is Mondale. That's a good step by Mondale, playing it into the box. Nothing there. Good job by the freshman right side back, Mondale. Being very aggressive. Mondale providing the pressure. Leaves it off for Batarse. Ahead to Roberts. Roberts with only goalkeeper's going to come out and get it. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. 4-0 in favor of the defenders. 3 goals scored by Karina Tell, 1 by Abby Foster. Here's Lorenko. Lorenko has it at the edge of the 18. Little through ball to Roberts. Nearly. Yeah, good idea. It was there. Just the timing just a little bit off. Final 90 seconds of this first half. J.C. Scott will punt it away. That's Katie Vanderleest, the left outside back right now. She checked in, running in. Worthy with a good step from the center back. Worthy, keep an eye on her. She could go the whole way. She's not afraid to do that. There's a through ball, and in a foot race, it's the goalkeeper, J.C. Scott, coming out to get it. Under a minute to go. Defenders out to a 4-0 lead. See if they can add to the total here over the final 60 seconds. Margema poked away from behind. Bethel will play it back to the goalkeeper, Scott. Bethel's got to be careful. Defenders very active up front, putting a lot of pressure. Kind of how the men's team did yesterday in the second half. They just were relentless with their pressure, and Bethel's back four just kind of folded. They got tired of the pressure, and Dordt netted 3 second-half goals, and that's kind of what the ladies have done, just relentless with their pressure. Here's Tell. Tell chips it, and it'll be back to the goalkeeper, Scott. And the final seconds will tick off. 4-0 is our score at the half. Dordt with a comfortable lead. Before we take a break, let's give you the scoring summary. During the 6th minute, Dordt took a 1-0 lead. Unassisted goal, Karina Tell, her first of the match and second goal of the season. 5 minutes later, during the 11th minute, a goal by Abby Foster, a double assist from Karina Tell, and then Maria Enningenberg made it 2-0. During the 37th minute, Tell scored for the second time, an unassisted goal, 37 minutes. It was 3-0, and Tell completed the hat trick with another goal 2 minutes later, 39th minute, assisted by Jenna Roberts. That is your scoring summary. Dordt with a 4-0 lead, and the 15-minute halftime. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the second half. Thank you for joining us for Defender Soccer on the Dordt Media Network.
This is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at outdoorelementsinc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@outdoorelementsinc.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center. German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes. It's for the entire community, whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamar's. Helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference. NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes, Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
Dordt's program is a little bit unique in that it's entirely online, but one of the unique pieces is that for every learning module in every single class, we have a synchronous class. Students get a chance to know each other, to interact with each other, to learn from each other. That opportunity is really valued by the students that are in the program. I enjoy that. I enjoy teaching those classes and getting to know those students, but also being able to bring in different people's experiences.
Homegrown. Community. Family.
Innovators.
Growth.
Faith.
Legacy.
We are dedicated to egg.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value in growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? If you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours and hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com, on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources your time and your attention on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
And welcome back to the Defenders Soccer Complex. Second half just underway here. Dordt University taking on the Bethel Threshers from Newton, Kansas. At the half, Dordt with a 4-0 lead. Goals during the 6th, 11th, 37th, and 39th minute. Karina Tell has 3 of those. Yes, a hat trick for Karina Tell. She scored first, third, and fourth goals. Abby Foster scored the second goal. As second half is just underway, one change for the Bethel lineup. A new goalie, Cadence McMenny, junior from Murphy, Texas. J.C. Scott played the first half. It'll be McMenemy in the second half. For the Defenders, same starters with just a few changes. Grace Engbrecht getting the start in the second half for Abby Worthy. And Kendall Gordon will start, or Jenna Roberts will start for Kendall Gordon in this second half. So defensively for Dordt, Zylstra still in goal. You got Jennett, Engbrecht, Batarse, and Schopp as the back four. Vicky Granda, Abby Keltner, and Maria Enningenberg in the midfield with Terpstra, Foster, and Tell up front for the Defenders. Dordt with a 4-0 lead. One change that wasn't reported. Paige Miller for the Defenders. Number 28 is back out there. 28. And in fact, I think it's Miller who should be in there instead of Grace Engbrecht. I think some miscommunication. Defenders with it. Vicky Granda on the right-hand side. Takes a touch to the middle, and it's kicked away by Bethel. So Paige Miller, I definitely see, junior defender from Omaha, Nebraska, returning all-conference player. Offsides is going to be the call against the defenders, so wave off that shot. It's probably our first offsides call. Bethel with it up the far side of the field, and a whistle. It's going to be a card has been issued to number 13 for against Bethel. She's on the far side. She's Malaysia Lark. Start the clock. Hey, start the clock. Bethel with it on the far side. There's the throw to Marikin. And now they are going to go. Bethel with the throw. Deep in their offensive third. Kicked away by the defenders. And a good step by Shop. Shop taking it out of the back. Gets it up to Tell. Tell looking for the long ball. Jocelyn Terpstra chasing it. Doesn't get there. Played out by the goalkeeper, Cadence McMenney. And Dordt will kick it over the sideline. It'll be a throw for Bethel. Second half just underway. Dordt enjoying a 4-0 lead. Bethel takes a touch, looking to play the long ball. The target, number 13, is Lark. Lark going to goal on the left-hand side, but Tarse will kick it away. This might be a corner kick for Bethel. It's also something that we have not had a lot. In fact, this is the first corner kick of the match. Somewhat surprising, as much offense as Dordt has played. 12 shots on goal, 16 total shots, but our first corner kick, and it's Bethel who will have this at the 38th minute. Dordt getting organized in the back, and now a whistle, some extracurricular pushing and shoving going on. Things get pretty congested in the box during these corner kicks. So our center referee taking charge. And here comes a corner kick. Dordt's got to be solid on these, and they are. First contact made by the defenders. That is Vicky Granda will take it out. Keltner will have it. Now a handball. Unfortunate there. Keltner had it and was going to kick it up, and right ahead of Granda. It gets her in the hand. And ball goes into the box. Zylstra is there to head it off. Not necessarily a shot. Again, you got to look at the intent. Enningenberg plays it ahead to Tell. Making a diagonal run is Roberts. Tell rather goes to the opposite side of the field to Granda. Granda, inside foot pass up to Tell and back into the goalkeeper. And the save will be made by McMenemy. Good step by Keltner. First to the ball. Plays it back to Shop. Shop on the left outside back looking to change fields. Pulling wide over there is Jennett. There's Miller. Miller, misplayed by Bethel, and Karina Tell's going to come up with it and takes a shot and scores again. Karina Tell with the goal, her 4th of the match, 5th of the season, 37th minute, and Dordt with a 5-0 lead. Just like that, we've talked over and over again, she doesn't need a lot of time or space. You just always need to know where she is, identify where number 18, this year number 18, years past it's been number 11, Karina Tell with her 4th goal of the match. 5-0, Dordt with the lead. So Tell with the goal, and Dordt immediately with the takeaway. Tell creating some space. Bethel putting some pressure. Tell turns. Tell still with it at her feet. Janet making a run. She'll play it to the outside right. Janet takes a touch towards the corner. Janet beats her defender. Janet looking across and does, and it's over the goal. Boy, that was Terpstra and Tell making a run. It'll be a corner kick for the defenders, their 1st of the match. Taking this might be Jenna Roberts, number 2. So Roberts will take it. Good looking corner kick. Bethel will clear it out. Miller is there. Miller one-times it to shot. Yeah, it was definitely number 2, Jenna Roberts, who now has it, touches it toward the goal. Shot by Jenna Roberts, but it'll be waved off. Offsides. So a wave off the goal by Roberts. Good-looking shot on the near post. Put it right past the keeper. Offsides is the call, so Bethel will get a free kick in the back. This is Mendoza will take a touch. Run down by Roberts. Roberts with a quick turn. Roberts looking to play it into the box. Tell near it, but the goalkeeper will come out and get it. And McMenemy will punt it away. Settling will be Keltner. Miller providing the depth. The center back, and Miller's going to change the point of attack. Granda one-times it over to Jennett. Jennett will have time and space up the right-hand side. Looking to get it to Tell, making that diagonal run. Jennett receives it back. Little pressure on the sideline. Bethel. That's number 7, Viadaris. Carrying it to the corner. Good play by Batarse. Plays it off of Bethel. It'll be a defender throw. Dordt leading 5-0 in this non-conference match. First ever matchup between the Defenders and the Threshers. Defenders near midfield. There's Tell. Enningenberg. Enningenberg to Roberts. Tries a through ball. Terpstra on the run. Played off by the center back for Bethel. Bethel plays it to the middle. Looking to get it over to number 16, Eula Torres, making a run. Would like to see a clean sheet, and Batarse shoved to the ground. Thankfully gets up. Batarse and that was Malaysia Lark with a collision. No whistle. Dordt leading 5-0 right now. Good play by Enningenberg. Enningenberg turns upfield. There's Roberts. Roberts, and it's taken away by Tell, and we're going to have a foul against the defenders. Jenna Roberts called for the push from behind. Quick restart for Bethel. Mendoza will take a couple of touches past midfield. Still with it. Centers it. Cleared out by Batarse. Long ball ahead to Tell. Tell in a foot race. takes that long touch. Tell still with it. Tell. Shot just over the goal. And a goal kick coming. Tell with a good attempt at her 5th goal of the season, or of the game, rather. 32 minutes left to go. Defenders up 5-0. Dordt trying to pin Bethel back in their defensive third, providing some pressure. Enningenberg plays it back to Keltner. Keltner. There's Tell. Tell flips it over to Roberts, and what's the call? Push against Bethel, so a foul against Bethel. It's outside the box. Set piece coming for the defenders. Would like to convert on one of these. Just outside the box. Couple more feet, and you're talking PK, but this one is just outside. It'll be Jocelyn Terpstra, number 5, taking it for the defenders. Bethel trying to get their wall organized. 1, 2, 3, kind of 3 plus 2 on either side, and a shot. Deflected. That was Batarse with the shot that was deflected by Bethel, and it goes over the end line and a goal kick. So a goal kick coming for the Threshers. McMenemy will kick it away. Dordt volleyball team, a perfect 2-0 today. Beating Clark and Graceland. Finishing the weekend with a 3-1 record. They are now 6-2 overall as they head into the conference opener a week from tonight. Going on right now. I believe it's a 5 o'clock start for the Defender volleyball team. GPAC opener against Northwestern. Here comes Dordt back on the attack. That's Tell. Try to leave it off for Roberts. Bethel. Good step by Vicky Granda. Granda to the corner. Looking to get it to Roberts. Roberts turns. Roberts still with it. And centers it into Jocelyn Terpstra, who takes a touch over the goal. Good ball by Jenna Roberts. She turned the corner and centered it right in front. The touch over the goal, and a goal kick coming with 30 minutes left to go. 5-0 in favor of the Defenders. On their way to their first win of the season, hopefully, if the score holds up. Bethel plays it back to the goalkeeper, McMenemy, who plays it out of bounds. Dordt will have multiple subs here. Looks like 2 new players. Two and 21 are off, so Roberts and Tell will be off. Kelly Wapa, freshman from Owatonna, Minnesota. And Franca Lorenko, the junior who saw significant minutes in the first half, also coming in for the Defender lineup. Wapa, I don't think saw time in the first half. She played significant minutes in the friendly yesterday against USF. That's her contesting that clear. Both Lorenka and Wapa will play in the midfield. And a foul called against Bethel. Defenders will do a quick restart with Hayden Jennett in the back. Good challenge by the Threshers as they take it away. Madison Davis with a touch in the middle. There's Shop. Neither team really possessing it right now, just kind of kicking it back and forth. Dordt's got to settle it down, control it. Taking a touch is Mendoza. Wapa will try to settle. Wapa plays it back to Keltner. Keltner still with it. Keltner has some options. She'll play it back to Batarse. Batarse, right side Janet. Good step in front by Torres. Dordt's got to get it out of the back third here. Lorenko turns, gets it over to Granda. Granda will play a long ball. Both Terpstra and Tell making a run. It's Terpstra. Goalkeeper is out. And a sliding save. Great play by McMenemy. Otherwise, that's another goal for the defenders. You got a 2-0. But McMenemy, kind of the last line of defense, well out of her box, makes the sliding save. For the time being, prevents another goal for the defenders. Dordt on the attack again. Terpstra, and that'll be offsides. Offsides against the defenders. So a free kick coming for Bethel. Both golf teams were in action this past week. Both competed in a Mount Marty Invite. Mount Marty Invite, a 2-day, 36-hole event. Both teams, you played 18 holes both days. The men played Monday and Tuesday. The women followed with a Thursday, Friday lineup. There's Shop. She'll play it wide to Vicky Granda. Terpstra making that diagonal run. Checking two is Lorenko. Nice play by Vicky Granda. Fancy footwork to the corner to Terpstra. And is poked out of bounds by Mackenzie Stroud. Dordt will have a throw deep in their offensive third here. It'll be Jocelyn Terpstra. Faith Mondale back in for the defenders. Saw some time in the first half. Comes in for Hayden Jennett, the senior. So Mondale will play on the right side back spot for the defenders. Bethel with the takeaway, building up the attack with their midfield. They'll change fields. Granda with a nice slide attack. Keltner will recover. Here's Granda. Granda one-times it to Lorenko. Talked about men's golf. 2-day meet. Dordt finished 6th out of 14 teams at the Mount Marty Invite. They will play this coming week down in Crete, Nebraska at the Blue River Classic. That'll be a 2-day 54-hole event. 36 holes on day one on Wednesday, 18 more the next day. Men's golf team, many new faces, a lot of freshmen and a transfer, I believe, for head coach John Crane. Deacon Branderhorst was the top defender, tied for 5th with a 2-day total of 147. Looks like a 3-over, 74-73. Both Joseph Wolf and Evan Wood shot a 150. Here's Terpstra on the right-hand side. Terpstra beats her defender off the dribble. Terpstra looking to center it to Tell. Nothing there. Deflected by Bethel. And we have a foul against Dordt. On the women's side, Dordt finished 7th out of 14 teams in the 2-day Mount Marty Invite. The lead there is after round one. Dordt really had a good score. Their second lowest team score in program history after day one. 329 on day one. Led by Catherine Beekman, who shot a career best 80. Overall, Jillian Eisnes was the top defender golfer. She tied for 10th after the 2-day meet. Women's golf, they will play. They'll be off this coming week. They will play next in Sioux City at the Lila Frommelt Invite at Two Rivers Golf Course in Green Valley on day 2. A week from today, football home opener against Dakota Wesleyan. And a long ball. And coming out is Zylstra. A shot by Lark goes over the goal. Best scoring chance by far for Bethel. Dordt's got to be careful. You just want to solidify. Play smart in the back. Really, there's nothing left now than to get a clean sheet if you can. Get the shutout. Of course, you would love to score a couple more goals. And now a foul against number 30 for Dordt, Vicky Grando. Got a little bit of jersey there. Quick restart by Bethel. This is Lloyd. She'll center it. And it goes over the end line and a goal kick coming. So a week from today, football home opener. Cross country will also compete in a home meet. And hockey also will compete. And once that happens, all of our sports for the fall will have played or had a competition. That's kind of when you can feel like you're on a roll now. After you've had every event. Here comes Dordt looking to counter. Wapa takes a couple of touches, passes it ahead to Tell. Tell in a foot race. Tell. First touch towards goal. Good job by Mendoza running it down, staying in front of Tell. Tell takes it back. Tell splits the defenders. Now a slide into the goal, and it's going to be cleared out. We got a whistle and a foul. Goalkeeper is shaken up for Bethel. And the referee wants to stop the clock with 21:37 left to go in this one. Goalkeeper shaken up on the play. Defenders with a 5-0 lead. Multiple subs coming in for the defenders, including what might be a goalie change. Looks like we may have 4, maybe 5 subs coming in for the defenders. And make sure the goalie change. Well, they're not going to come in yet. Play will resume. Clock starts here. 21:27 left to go. Davis will take a touch. Davis looking to change fields with Torres. Torres over to Reeser. Good step by Lorenko. Lorenko with it at her feet. And here's Tell. Tell with a touch over the goal. And a goal kick coming for Bethel. Another chance. And here comes the substitutions. You will have a goalie change. Abby Green Martinez, number 1, freshman from Flagstaff, Arizona, is the goalkeeper.
17, 9, 7, and 1 went in. 30, 18, 5, and 99 came out.
Other subs for the defenders, number 7, Kendall Gordon, junior from Escondido, California. Ashlyn Marjama, junior from Fort Lauderdale. And Abby Foster back in. She was a starter up at the forward position, scored the second goal of the match. She's back in. Here's Gordon. Gordon lost the handle, taken away by Bethel. Good pressure by Foster in the back. Bethel's just got to look to clear. You don't want to play around with it. They'll swing it around to Mendoza. Mendoza will take a touch. Pass up the right sideline. Shop is there. Shop, the drop pass to Miller is on, and that's where she'll go. Miller now with the head up, looking for someone to go to. Back to Shop. Shop leaves it off for Marjama. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Bethel. Head coach Peyton Chitwood has played a lot of reserves. He's played 12 different subs coming off the bench. He's played 23 players this afternoon. Good time. I mean, getting some of these players some field experience. Batarse gets it to Marjama. Good combination with Gordon. Marjama has it. Challenged on the wing there by the Threshers. Good challenge by Mackenzie Stroud. Plays it back to Shop. And it's cleared out by Miller. That's Wapa. Wapa to Lorenko. Lorenko with her back to the goal. Gets it to Wapa. And Wapa knocked to the ground. They will not call it. Play will continue. Good clear by the defenders. That's Foster. And we have a foul against Bethel. So the defenders looking for the advantage here. Waiting for some support to go up front, and they are. This will be Lorenko with a free kick. Kicks it into the penalty area. That's Kendall Gordon battling for it. Wapa tries to step, get in front of it. And the Threshers will have it. Bethel on the attack. That's Miller providing the depth, the center back. Good ball playing it outside. Vanderleest ahead to Keltner. Keltner. Excuse me, that's not Vanderleest. It's Mondale over there. Mondale's the right side back. And some subs for Bethel. Couple of subs coming in for Bethel. Mendoza will take a seat. Victoria Wright. Victoria Wright, a sophomore from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, checks in for the first time. She will play the right side back. Here come the defenders. That's Foster, takes a touch, looking to get it to Gordon. Gordon. Kicked away by Bethel. Defenders will throw in. This is Lorenko. Lorenko. Victoria Wright. And Gordon. Making a cross in, looking to get it to Foster. Lorenko has it. Lorenko. With the turn. Here's Gordon. Gordon on the right-hand side. Crosses it in over the goal. Kendall Gordon tried to center it. And a goal kick coming. Nice crowd on hand for this Saturday evening contest. Several members of the men's soccer team right down to our right in the stands. Coming off a 3-0 win last night, and we got a foul against the defenders, and Bethel players shaken up on the field. Shaken up is Amanda Valladares. Oh, it was Wapa. Kelly Wapa with the foul. Number 12. Bethel on the attack. Looking to get it up front to Malaysia Lark. Defended well by Dordt. That's Miller. Miller sends it outside to Shop. Shop. That is Ashlyn Marjama. Marjama looking to get it to Foster, making that diagonal run. Bethel wisely plays it back to the goalkeeper. Time and space back there. Ahead to Valladares. Batarse, Miller, Shop, along with Mondale is your back four right now. You got Keltner, Marjama, and Lorenko in the midfield. Foster and Gordon, along with Kelly Wapa, is your front runners. And the defenders 4-3-3. Dordt leading 5-0, 13:50 left to go. Bethel on the attack. They'll cross it in, and that's Martinez, Abby Green Martinez, the freshman goalkeeper. Came on during about the 62nd minute for Lydia Zylstra. Martinez seeing her first action in a defender uniform. Good takeaway by Keltner. Keltner drops it off to Mondale. And the defenders looking to attack. That's Gordon who will take a touch. Attempted clear by Stroud. It's going to go to the corner. Gordon providing the pressure, and wisely playing it off of Gordon is Reiser. Bethel will throw it in. Smart play by the Bethel defense. Foul against the defenders. Dordt led 4-0 at the half. 1 second half goal. Karina Tell with 4 goals this afternoon. Can add an assist in there as well. Katie Schopp will come out. Katie Vanderleest, the freshman from Sioux Falls, back in. Vanderleest played some time in the first half. Schopp, the starting left back, will her afternoon or early evening is most likely done with Dordt up 5-0, 12:20 left to go in this one. That's Wapa. Wapa to Marjama. Marjama ahead to Foster. Foster giving chase. Foster looking for her second goal of the game. Foster takes a touch. Shot is wide left. Good effort by Abby Foster, the junior from Woodstock, Illinois. Foster slow to get up after that shot attempt. A little bit of contact, but it looks like she will be okay. Foster scored the second goal of the match. She got the start up front. Coach Chitwood had to do some juggling of his lineup because of a couple of injuries that happened yesterday in the friendly against USF. Here's Gordon. Gordon. Nice through ball to Lorenko. Lorenko's got to chip it, and a great play by the goalkeeper for Bethel. Wow. McMenemy with a nice play. Again, another sliding play, and saved a goal. Good play by McMenemy, who took over at halftime in goal for Bethel. Dordt taking it out of the back. This is Vanderleest. Vanderleest plays it up to Marjama. Marjama taken away by Victoria Wright, and now a foul against the defenders. Marjama, number 17, with the foul, and a free kick coming for Bethel. And a free kick taken by Stroud. Goes into the box. And come on, Dordt, get the clean sheet here. There's a shot. Save made by Green Martinez. Corner kick coming for Bethel. Martinez with a nice save. She was protecting the near post. Positioned well on that. And here comes a corner kick. The second corner kick of the game for Bethel. Coming at the 10-minute mark. Be solid in the back here. And Dordt making first contact, which is one of the things you want to be doing. And there is a kind of a shot by Mackenzie Stroud. Goes over the goal. Never know with those. Those are kind of dangerous. Couple more subs for the defenders. They're going to put 2 on. Wapa, number 12, and Ashlyn Marjama. So Wapa and Ashlyn Marjama out. Brooke Marjama comes in. And it is Brooke Marjama who has it right now. Here's Gordon. Gordon. First touch towards goal. Got the goalkeeper to beat. Gordon with a shot. It's the post, goes in. Kendall Gordon with the goal for the defenders. And Dordt with a 6-0 lead. Kendall Gordon with the goal. Junior from Escondido, California. Transferred into the program from Concordia Irvine last season. Returning player Kendall Gordon with her first goal as a Dordt defender, and it is 6-0 in favor of Dordt. Dordt with a 6-0 lead. That is their second goal of the half, 6th of the game. Under 10 to go. Mondale providing the pressure in that from the right back spot. There's a cross. Goalkeeper Green Martinez calls for it. And she will play it to Vanderleest. Vanderleest up the left-hand side. Gets it to Marjama. Marjama has a couple players checking. Foster. Foster with it at her feet. The square is on to Lorenko. She tried a through ball. This is Marjama. Marjama plays it off of the feet of a Bethel player, and Dordt will move up the field with a throw. Vanderleest to throw. Vanderleest to Foster. Foster looking to cross it. Here's Gordon. Gordon just scored that goal. Tries a little combo with Foster. Let her too much. And the goalie will come out and make the save. 8 minutes left to go. It is 6-0 in favor of Dordt. Dordt will next be in action on Wednesday. Afternoon contest, 2 p.m. right back here at the Defender Soccer Complex. Here comes Bethel. Bethel lost to Northwestern last night, 1-0. That was their season debut, and there's a through ball. Dordt on the attack. Dordt looking to get a cross or shot off and unable to do so. Bethel will let it ride out. It'll be a goal kick. Bethel will play it wide to the right. Marjama providing the pressure. Good challenge by Foster. Foster, good pressure. Foster looking to cross and does. Foster gets it to Lorenko. Lorenko. There's Gordon. Takes a touch. Gordon just pull the trigger. Shot is there, and there's a shot. Goalie will have it. Good feed by Lorenko. Good punt by the goalkeeper to midfield. Keltner, I think, is one of the Keltner and Foster, along with Batarse. Those are the three starters still out there. One at each level of the field, a defender, midfielder, and front runner. Keltner as that defensive center mid, plays a lot of minutes. Takes a lot for her to come off the field. Same with Batarse. Typically Abby Worthy as well, but they're resting Worthy. She was shaken up pretty good yesterday from the USF match. 6 minutes left to go. Dordt well on their way for their first win of the season. Up 6-0. Hat trick +1 for Karina Tell. Foster with the goal. Kendall Gordon, who has it. She'll carry it to the corner. Gordon has the 6th goal for the Defenders. Trying to add to that total. She'll cross it in. And a shot by Vanderleest on goal. Save made by the goalkeeper, McMenemy. Katie Vanderleest, the freshman, with a shot. Punted away by McMenemy. There's Batarse. Vanderleest going to the left sideline, trying to spread out the Bethel defense, and that's got to be a foul. Foul on number 11. Coming in too hard was American. Vanderleest and Marjama talking about who's going to take the free kick. It'll be Marjama. Marjama will send it into the box. Coming out is the goalkeeper. McMenemy, who will play it short. Margema with a good step. Margema has it. Margema with a couple of options. Plays a great through ball. Gordon just a little slow getting started. It was there. That's where the timing is so key. And we have a Bethel player shaken up on that step by Margema, and they'll stop the clock. Got a player set to come in for the injured Thresher player on the turf. So the head coach for Bethel, James Lepaki, and Dordt athletic training staff coming out to check on the injured Bethel player. It's been a good afternoon for the defenders. 6-goal day for Dordt, their season high. And the Bethel player shaken up to her feet. And we'll have a sub coming in for this player.
Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000-member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
Dordt will next be in action, a midweek contest at 2 p.m. against Culver Stockton. That'll be on Wednesday, September 3, right back here at the Defender Soccer Complex. Dordt with it in the back. Bethel providing the pressure. That's Keltner with it. And it looks like it's going to be the first ever contest between Dordt and Culver Stockton in women's soccer. Later on in the week, Dordt will be at 12th ranked Missouri Valley. I think both Culver Stockton and Missouri Valley are part of the Heart of America Athletic Conference. So a couple of teams from that league. Missouri Valley with that number 12 rankings, got to be one of the conference favorites from that league. So that'll be a tough one on the road. Their final tune-up before conference play. They'll get 2 weeks to recover and tune up for Midland. Shot on goal. What a shot by number 13, Malaysia Lark. A long shot well out of the penalty area. But Malaysia Lark turns and fires upper right quadrant of the goal. There was nothing Green Martinez could do. What a shot by Malaysia Lark. First goal scored by Bethel. And it is now 6-1. Malaysia Lark, she led them in scoring last season as well, was a second-team all-conference player. Lark with 9 goals last season. The assist goes to 14, Beth Lloyd. And a shot by Foster, deflected by Bethel. Under 3 minutes to go, Dordt in front, 6-1. And there's a cross in the box. Dordt. That's Zylstra. Takes a touch and a shot. Save made. Deflected by the defenders. Saved by McMenemy. Your numbers, your totals right now. 17 shots on goal by Dordt, 5 for Bethel. 26 total shots for the defenders. Up 6-1, final 2 minutes here from the Defender Soccer Complex. Throw in on the far side of the field. Oh, it's going to be a kick. Little set play, a free kick, if you will. And a good ball into the box. And Marjama, 23. Brooke Marjama, the junior, put a foot on it. Goes a little bit wide left. Final 90 seconds here. Dordt will get the win. Up 6-1 right now. Good challenge by Keltner. Keltner will take away at midfield. Keltner looking to get it to Mondale, making that overlap run. Mondale with a first touch up the sideline. Run down by Bethel. And now Bethel will go on the attack. That's Lorenko with it. Lorenko. Keltner. Keltner with it. She's got time and space, and over to her left. That's where she'll play it. Vanderleest with a good first touch towards goal. Here come the defenders. Marjama. Lorenko. Lorenko with a couple of touches at midfield. 30 seconds left to go. There's a pass ahead. And a cross into the box. And Lorenko with an open goal will shoot it. And a great save made by McMenemy. McMenemy with a great save.
10, 9, 8.
Defenders will get a corner kick here, but I think they're going to run out of time. Dordt will win it over Bethel from Kansas. Final score 6-1. Dordt now moves to 1-2 on the season, while Bethel falls to 0-2. Quick scoring summary before we sign off. Dordt took a 1-0 lead on a goal by Karina Tell, assisted by Vicky Granda. At the 11th minute, Dordt took a 2-0 lead, goal by Abby Foster, a double assist, Tell and Maria Enningenberg. Dordt took a 3-0 lead to Karina Tell, the goal during the 37th minute, assisted by Granda and Maria Zylstra. And they made it 4-0 heading into half. Tell with the hat-trick goal, another assist for Zylstra. Made it 4-0. In the second half, Tell scored her fourth goal, 52nd minute, assisted by Paige Miller. And then it was Kendall Gordon breaking through with a goal, assisted by Zylstra, Maria Zylstra, with 3 assists on the day. And Bethel had a late goal, a long goal, nice shot by Malaysia Lark, assisted by Beth Lloyd. 6-1 is the final. For the Dordt Media Network, this is Matt Boss signing off. We will come back and another women's soccer game on Wednesday. That'll be the next broadcast. Until then, have a great day.